video number 4 is about the power of helping your customer decide quickly, but also how can you use the power of a gaze to guide them through the most important thing on your website. Are you ready? Let's get started. As you know, most humans are not good at making quick decisions, and especially if you give them too many options. So your job, especially for your website, is to help them make decisions very quickly by giving them call to action, but also giving them choices that are easy to be made. So we're going to be talking about deciding and the power of the gaze. So let's start with deciding. So when you think about, I love this example. So this gentleman decided to take his wife, because they're married, on a beautiful romantic date. And the waiter comes with 3 choices of a bottle of champagne. One is, let's say, one is 10 euros, one is 25 euros, and another one is 75 euros. So logically, which bottle do you think he's going to pick? This is not necessarily a special moment. He just want to really celebrate. So he doesn't have to splash it. So most people will go for bottle number 2. Yes, bottle 25. Yeah. Because the reason why number 2 is great is because number 1 makes him like a cheap person, and number 3 is like, well, I don't necessarily want to spend 75 euros tonight, but 25 euros for a bottle of champagne, why not? Let's make yourself happy. This is a part of what we call anchor pricing. So when you think in terms of, especially as a tech company, think in terms of, and you've seen it more than once on most websites, most tech websites, especially the SaaS companies do that very often. Think in terms of having a basic pro business options, so having 3 options, and sometimes we see the extra one, but usually the one that you can get ready to go packages, you see 3 options. So the power of 3, so 3 is a magic number, not only in brand color combination, but but also in pricing. So think in terms of how can you make it easy for people to choose between 3 options, and know that makes your life so much easier. I want to talk about power of the gaze, because quite often, people use as well visuals and content, not know exactly how to use them. If you look at this photo, what is the first thing that you looked at? You look at the baby's eyes, and then you look at what the baby was looking at. This is called the power of the gaze. So when you're using humans or photos of humans on your pictures, be careful in terms of where they're looking at, and you can use those visuals to help you decide where you want people to pay attention. So I'm going to show you an example. So you can see here, the baby is looking straight towards us. So then you see your gaze, where your eyes are paying attention. And you can see another example of a picture where the baby is looking at the text, the big text, and you can see where the attention of visitors is driven. So really think to pay attention to how you're using your photos, illustration, and pointing that way. For example, people pointing that way is a great way if you want to use that to, you don't have to be that obvious, but if you want to use that, do that very effectively, and it works really well. So pay attention to the power of the gaze. Make it easy for your customer to choose to make a decision. Always offer 3 options. 2 is not enough, and 5 is too many. But yes, offer them good options. This is it for video number 4, and I will see you very soon for video number 5. Stay with us.